Okay. Hi everybody. So I'm Okidenshi, if you don't already know that. I'm like in a lot of different places on the Wizard101 community, mostly on Tumblr, on Twitter, and if you don't know, I really love this game, and I've been playing for a very long time. And obviously, if you don't know, which I hope most people do that are in this fandom, Wizard101's 10th birthday is coming up, and I've been playing for almost the entire 10 years that it's kind of been out. So I have quite a lot of memories and a lot of thoughts that I kind of wanted to express about this game, to kind of say my loves and my thank yous to a lot of people and things that have impacted me in this community. Forgive me, I haven't vlogged in like so long or done anything with video in like forever, so if the lighting's bad or like whatever is happening, I apologize. Also, because I have so much to say, I have a bit of a script for myself, so if you see me like looking down, that's what I'm doing. So don't be like, why is she just looking down like this the entire time? I'll try to look up because eye contact is important, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, I guess I'll get started on what I want to say. Forgive me, I'm going to stutter very much. So I started playing Wizard101 very shortly after my little brother made an account. He was very much and still is like a really big gamer. And like we would play things like Toontown or Maple Story and stuff. However, it wasn't until we started playing Wizard101 that like Wizard101 was kind of like the first game that really captured my attention, and I never really experienced like a drive to finish a video game before, especially at the age of like 10 or whatever, and I loved every minute of it. Like, it was so fun. One of the earliest memories that I have of playing, back when I was 10, was of me and my brother and my cousin. We were both sitting in like my dad's office, and me and my brother were like both on the desktop computers, and my cousin had her laptop, and we had my brother's friend on the speakerphone on our house phone, and we were like telling him what spells to cast, and it was just like I loved every minute of that. Those are very vivid memories in my head. And then I entered middle school. Now I don't think anybody really looks back at like middle school or whatnot and thinks, oh, those were the best years of my life. However, for me it was particularly kind of difficult. At the time I didn't really know this, but I'm on the autistic spectrum. Now, autism as a whole is like very vastly complex, and I can't easily really sum it up without going off on a tangent. But the best way for me to kind of describe what it is to people who don't really know what it is just that being autistic means that my brain functions and experiences the world a little bit differently than people who are not autistic. Now, there are a slew of symptoms, but I won't list them all off because, again, very complex. But the biggest thing that I experienced that relates back to this video are special interests. Now, everyone has a subject that, or a sport that they really like and can excel in. However, for some autistic people, we have this ability to really latch ourselves onto a certain thing and hyperfixate on it. And one of my biggest special interests just happens to be Wizard101. To sort of give an idea of how much like I really love this game, when I was little I used to spend just like hours on the Wizard101 website writing in notebooks all the lore about each school and their spells and like how much damage they did. I had a section about each world in the spiral and like everything about the professors. Like, I will forever remember that Malister's favorite food is monkfish with leeks. How weird is that? But anyway, so I had this very like passionate interest in this little game, and I would bring these like little notebooks to school and I would read and write in them and like, just do my thing. And like my classmates would see me doing this and like would ask about it a lot. And they didn't really get why I was so passionate about this little game that I really loved. And neither did I. I really didn't know how to explain or like convey my passion in a way that they really understood. So the end conclusion was that I became very much an outcast. Nobody really wanted to interact with me, and when they did, it was to make fun of me. And like I distinctly remember like sitting on the bus and like the kids behind me would like poke and prod my hair and like be like, oh, when are you gonna cast a spell, huh? It just wasn't really great. So that combined with a lot of other things that were happening at the time, it led me into like a very bad depression. But right before I got depressed, I actually found out that there was a little very tiny fandom for Wizard101 on Tumblr, which I'd been on for a little while. And this little fandom like soon became like a place where I could distract myself from these like horrible thoughts, and these horrible intrusive thoughts that I was like having about myself. Like I literally kind of like quit doing almost everything that I was so interested in and like passionate about, because there were other things that I like to do, like I was a black belt in Taekwondo and I quit doing that because of this horrible feeling that I had about myself and this depression that I just developed because of this unfortunate bullying that I experienced. But the one thing that I still like kind of found happiness in was playing Wizard101 with all my friends from the fandom over Skype, you know, before Discord was a thing. And like, I was laughing and I didn't really feel completely numb when I was doing that. There was a point in time that I didn't really want to be here anymore. And I tried not to be here anymore. And the amount of love and support that I gained from all of you in the fandom when I was going through that was so unconditional, and I can't put into words how like insane that was, the support that I got, because when I was going through that I lost the few friends that I did have, and it was just like, you know, these not complete strangers, because I know the fandom and I've been a part of it for so long. It just yeah, so I don't know, you guys just had this huge impact, sorry, hair in my mouth, this huge impact on me. And I can't put into words how thankful I was, you know, to be a part of the community at the time, because you guys just pretty much saved my life. And if there's anything that this game has taught me, is that when one door closes, another one opens. And fortunately enough, I soon realized that I had to like keep going to get to next door in my life, and that my life was worth living. And it was because of this amazing little community that I saw that and could see that, and you know, it's just a lot. So I don't mean to be dark, but yeah, the huge impact on me. And as I was going through the recovery process, that was when the suggestion that I might be on the autistic spectrum came up. And long story short, I kind of got the help that I needed, fortunately, you know, to treat what I was experiencing, and now I've been extremely happy and healthy for the past 3 years. So yay! Yay to happy and healthiness. On a final note, I apologize if that was a bit somber, but on a more cheerier note, it's Wizard101's 10th birthday, oh my god! This game is like half my age, that's crazy to think about, my lord. Gosh, again, so much has happened in these past 10 years, and just being able to watch this community grow and flourish and host these events and do all these fun things and create these amazing memories, it's been an absolute blast. To say the least, it's been so fun. So to end this little video, I just wanted to formally say thank you. Thank you to the fandom on Tumblr for making me laugh when I need it most. Thank you to the community on Twitter for inspiring me to create my cosplays, my art, everything that I do. You know, just out of love, because I love it so much. And thank you to all the amazing friends that I've made through this game. There are so many of you, and I cannot possibly name all of you in just one video, because I would definitely forget somebody. And last but not least, thank you to King's Isle for making a great game. I truly wouldn't be here without it, so thank you very much. So here's to another 10 wonderful years of the 101 games. Yeah, thanks guys. Bye.